Yeah, Samir, that's what I'm about to ask. Can somebody tell me what is abstract, or what's the first thing that comes to your mind when the word is abstract? Yes, Namita.
Anything that cannot be felt directly. I mean, not felt, actually tangible, intangible things.
Hmm, that's kind of accurate. Do any of you have another guess?
Anything, I'm going to use a lot of AI terminology here. Anything that cannot be maybe discretized into a particular group, I would say.
Mm-hmm. I can kind of sense the subjects that you're learning.
Uh, Free thoughts without boundaries.
The thoughts without boundaries. Good guess. One more. I have this perfect image in my head. If you tell that I might find you a gift, I might.
The image in the poster.
No. Good try. Almost close. Maybe I'll give one more chance.
Actually, while I was researching for the table topics, uh, there was this one definition which we have all probably heard. That's like a brief summary of a research article. That's another guess I could give. Like abstract, you see it in front of a lot of like papers and like
Huh.
that.
Toastmaster Kalyani, I never expected that from you, but that's exactly what we all should have thought in the first place, being the engineering students that are maybe inclined towards research. That's what I should have thought, but what came to my mind is a plain white canvas with two drops of red paint on it, just like the paints which have a splash or a line or just open to interpretation, right? Uh, is there anybody in the meeting room that doesn't get that image? Just a white painting canvas with random paint splash on it. I hope all of you got that image. And there is this scene in a movie called I think it's there in multiple languages, in which the protagonist is a person with different abilities and another protagonist is a caretaker. They go to a art museum, and this rich guy who is with different abilities looks at the painting for 45 minutes. And this silly caretaker guy asks, what are you looking at that canvas for the past 45 minutes? What do you see? And yeah, that movie. I didn't know what's its name in other languages. If other multilingual people are here, please do tell me what the name is. And this guy says, you might not understand, let go of it. And this guy goes ahead and pays so much and buys the paint. And this guy thinks, I am dying for money here. You're just buying some random thing. Why not? Okay, let me also create it. Later on in the movie, this caretaker guy, the silly guy, would buy all kinds of paint, splash it in his private time, and show it to his boss, saying, "Hey, you paid so much for just one color and two drops of paint. Look at me, I've used multiple colors and multiple patterns. Tell me how much this will sell for." If yeah, if you are given one such painting, how many of you will be able to infer some meaning out of a painting that way? I surprisingly have that ability. One of my friends, she is an architect student, and she's very much interested into painting and digital art. So she made a canvas and she sent it to me. This is a person I met online. So the person sends it to me, and it's basically like a test. This artist will accept your friendship only if you infer correct details from the painting. I stared at it for long enough and I gave a beautiful explanation. Turns out that's a pretty good explanation that we became very close friends. I will continue more about this and why do we need abstract and why should we deviate from our usual pattern of, you know, before few months, ATC meetings used to be about having fun, silly things, coffees, movies, all kinds of themes. with humans, with thought process to say how we can better ourselves or how this world is funny, anything satirical, but everything human. And for the past few months, it has been more towards self transformation, self improvement. I had this long time regret that people are not thinking about anything, they're just going on with life. They have friends, they have technology, they have assignments, they don't think about themselves. But for the past few months, I'm thinking they're thinking too much about themselves. Why are you thinking whether what you thought is right or not? Why do we have to think so much about thinking? I wanted to get rid of that pattern, and that's why I took the theme abstract, so that in today's meeting, we won't be using the words out of the prepared speech and table topic session. We won't be using the word I, me, you, all of it, which denotes a human. We will be trying to find meaning of something that is not us, that's not self-obsessive, obsessed towards other person, thoughts, actions, anything human. We are trying to stay calm for a few seconds and observe the water bottle that's right here and maybe talk to it without actually talking to it. So before we go more into that, we have 3 sessions in a typical Toastmasters meeting. First one is a prepared speech session in which the speaker prepares and gives a rather long speech. And second session is a table topic session in which the table topic master comes and picks random people. Any of you in the meeting can be picked, and you will be asked to speak for few minutes. Just a very short speech on the spot thinking. That's the second session. The third session is the most important session of the Toastmasters meeting, in which we'll be evaluating who all spoke. And we'll be giving you the reports of your speech, which you wouldn't have expected before. The timers report, the R counters report, the grammarians report. Now, before I go with all the all the lingos, I will call upon the general evaluator to introduce all these things, and then we can proceed to the first session. I call upon the general evaluator to take control of the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, and good evening, everyone. So, as your general evaluator, my role is to take notes of the meeting, and by the end of the meeting, I will tell you all what are the good parts of the meeting and what are the parts where we can improve. So, to do this, I have a tag team with me who will be helping me throughout this evaluation. So, first, I'll call upon our timer for today, Toastmaster Pranav Vairi, to announce the timing criteria. Over to you.
Thank you, General Manager. Good evening, everyone. So I'm the timer for today, and I will be timing when each speaker speaks. And so there is a certain timing criteria that has to be followed. And so today we have one project speech by Toastmaster Pooja. So the timing criteria is 5 to 7 minutes, and I will be displaying the green background at 5 minutes, and the yellow background at 6 minutes, and the red background at 7 minutes. And I will continue to display this until the speaker stops speaking. So we also have a table topic session. So the timing criteria for that is as follows. A green card will be displayed at 1 minute, a yellow background will be displayed at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and a red background will be displayed at 2 minutes. And also please note that for both the speeches and the table topics, there will be a buffer time of 30 seconds, which is allowed. And there is also an evaluation, which is after the project speech. The criteria for the evaluation is a green background at, I'm sorry. A green background at 2 minutes, and a yellow background at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and a red background at 3 minutes. And so please note that there is also a time disqualification. Anything that is over 30 seconds after the timing criteria will be disqualified. And at the end of the meeting, I will present my report along with the general director's report. Thank you. Over to the general director.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pranav. Now I'll call upon our counter for the day, Toastmaster Samir, to introduce his role.
Hello, everyone. It's as your accountant today. My role is my role is sort of self-evident. I count all the all the awkward pauses, the fillers that may come in between your speech. You know, even the that I might count that kind of us, or those kind of us as well. It could be all anything that essentially I'll give you a note of how your speech is by the end of the meeting, and I will also post my report in the chat. That's all I have to say back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samir. Now I'll call our grammarian for the day, Toastmaster Veda, to introduce her role and the word of the day.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Veda, and I'll be your grammarian for the day. As the grammarian, it's my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers and listen carefully to their usage of grammar. And be taking notes. I'll be taking note of all the good words you use, good quotes, good sayings, good thoughts. And I'll also be noting down the improper or bad usage of grammar. Now I will also introduce the word of the day. So the word of the day is chuffed. The word chuffed means to be very pleased, proud, or happy with yourself. So I'm giving an example. I am well chuffed to be living in Bangalore. Or another example is she just moved into a new house and was very chuffed or pretty chuffed. Thank you.
Sorry to disturb. Can the grammarian explain the meaning again one more time? It was not audible.
It means to be very pleased, proud, or happy with yourself for whatever you have done.
Thank you, grammarian. Now, so by the end of the meeting, me along with my tag team will present our reports on how the meeting went. So until then, back to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Aarti. I hope the tag roles are clear, and I hope you guys understood what Aarti will be doing throughout the meeting. If she's looking down and writing, she's not writing her assignment, she's writing what all you did wrong. Maybe if you ate snacks, she'll be writing that down. If you sneeze, she will not be writing that down. So we'll continue more on abstract, but before that, we'll have to start the actual session. So let's step into our first session, which is the prepared speak session. We have a speaker. Pooja, are you there? Toastmaster Pooja?
Yeah.
Okay, I see you.
No, I'm not audible.
Please make sure you're audible, you're visible. Make sure you're set clearly, you're able to talk. You have a very good speaking area. If you want to change your camera setup. Meanwhile, I'll call upon your individual evaluator, Toastmaster Ashwin, to explain what this project that Toastmaster Pooja is going to give a speech upon is and explain it to the audience. Please, Toastmaster Ashwin.
I hope I'm audible. So good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I will be the individual evaluator for Toastmaster Pujashri, who will be doing her L1P2, that is Level 1 Project 2. The purpose of this project is to review basic methods of writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on a topic of her choice. And I wish you all the best, Toastmaster Pujashri. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashwin. So let's all be ready to listen to a speech with purpose that Toastmaster Pujashri has scripted. And Toastmaster Pujashri, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Toastmaster Pujashri, Beyond Borders. Beyond Borders, Toastmaster Pujashri. Over to you.
6 humans trapped by a habstance in a bleak and a bitter cold. Each one possessed a stick of wood, or so the story is told. The dying fire is in need of logs. The first man held his back, for the faces round the fire he noticed one was black. The next man, looking across the way, saw one not of his church and couldn't bring himself to give the fire the stick of bridge. The third one sat in a tattered clothes. He gave his coat a hitch. Why should his log be put to use to warm the ideal rich? The rich man just sat back and thought of the wealth he had in the store and how to keep what he had earned from the lazy, shiftless poor. The black man's face bespoke revenge as the fire passed from his side. For all he saw in the stick of wood was a chance to spit the white. The last man of this flawed group did not expect for gain, giving to only those who gave was how he played the game. Their locks held tight in the dead still hands was the proof of human sin. They didn't die from the cold without, they died from the cold within. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. We live in a world where divisions seem to be growing day by day. Borders, both physical and metamorphical, separate us from one another. But I believe that these borders are not insurmountable barriers, but rather bridges waiting to be built. We often focus on what sets us apart, our race, our religion, our community, but what if we shifted our focus to what unites us, our shared humanity, our common struggles, our hope for a better future? This poem, named The Cold Within, is written by an American poet named James Patrick Kinney. The poem describes the tragic death of a group of six who stood around a fire, each holding on grimly to a log of wood, allowing their selfishness, prejudice, malice, and suspicions to dictate their actions. They refused to share the log to fuel their dying fire and keep each other warm. Eventually, the fire dies out, and in the morning, all six of them are found frozen to the death, each clutching, even in death, a log that could have so easily saved their lives if only they had overcome the petty barriers of class and race that divided them. It's ironical and sad that these six people sitting together in a group of lawn, their cold-heartedness invites death in the end, and they die with the logs held tight in their hands. Thus, the title is appropriate as they didn't die from the cold outside, but they died from the cold within. This poem is simple but yet a powerful reminder that if we selfishly hold on to the world's resources and the wealth that it has to offer, if we persist in discriminating on the grounds of race, gender, and ethnicity, we all are lost. The Muria tribe of Chhattisgarh, settled in Andhra Pradesh along the Red Corridor, faces an uncertain future without caste certificates, access to even political rights. The members of the tribes have settled in the east and west coast of Godavari districts of Andhra Pradesh. Today, the tribals lacks access to even clean drinking water. Building bridges requires efforts and understanding. It requires us to listen to each other's story, to emphasize with each other's struggle, and to find a common ground. We need to build bridges by breaking down stereotypes and misconceptions, by educating ourselves about different cultures and beliefs, by engaging in respectful dialogue, by volunteering, by donating, or simply offering a helping hand to someone in need. But building bridges is not just about grand gestures or big actions. It is about small, everyday choices we make, the way we treat others, the language we use, the media we consume. In overall conclusion, building bridges is not a destination. It is a journey. It is a journey that it is a journey that requires effort, empathy, and understanding. But the rewards are worth it. When we build bridges, we create a world which is more equitable and more compassionate. So let's choose to build bridges, not walls. Let's choose to unite, not divide. Let's choose to learn, to listen, and to grow together. Building bridges in a divided world is not a Navy dream, but it is a necessary reality. It's a challenge we must accept, a journey we must embark on, and a future we must create together. Let's be the generation that bridges the gaps, that heals the wounds, and creates a world where everyone belongs. Thank you. Over to the team.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pooja. That was a deep speech. I will let your individual evaluator come to a conclusion about it and give you the evaluation. Now, today, as we had only one prepared speaker, the first session is over. We don't have the second prepared speaker like Naughty Ashwin, who would deliver speeches about how he played around with his teacher for school assignments That's what I'm calling it, not the whatever you called it, or about funny Uberman stories. Just one prepared speech. But to fill that void, we have our table topic master, Toastmaster Kalyani. Toastmaster Kalyani, are you there?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm there.
I thought you would be in a different outfit because you said you would only unveil your face during your session. I was expecting for a
No,
abstract
actually,
outfit.
I'm like, no. Oh my god, no. Actually, the reason I didn't turn on my camera was I prefer to stand and give, like, speeches and the TTM session. It gives me the feel that I'm on, like, in a general meeting. So I
I
wasn't
was just
comfortable.
pulling your leg. I was just pulling your leg. But you still have like few seconds before I actually call you to wear that clown mask if you are hiding it somewhere. It's okay. We won't be disappointed if you don't. So to fill that void, before I take you back to my TMOD session in which I'm gonna make you think about not thinking, I'll let the TTM table topic master Toastmaster Kalyani give you all the options to think well. So exhaust all your thoughts because after my TMOD session, you're not going to be thinking at least till the end of the day. So think all you want in this session. Over to you, table topic master Toastmaster Kalyani.
Thank you, Toastmaster Roshni. So when I heard the topic abstract, that the theme for the day would be abstract, waves of nostalgia hit me from school. Because the first thing that came to my mind was my English teacher trying to teach us concrete and abstract nouns. Well, in general terms, abstract means existing in thought or as an idea, but not having a physical or concrete existence, like love and beauty. But for some of us, very few of us, abstract means the brief summary of a research article, thesis, review, or conference. So in today's table topic session, we are gonna delve deep into the first definition I gave of abstract. So I'm gonna call up the guest first. So what
Call it Toastmaster best. The guest might not know how a
okay.
TT should be. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So as there are newbies, so I would like to call upon Toastmaster, or would someone want to volunteer? I have a really good topic first. Anybody who raises their hand first would be called, or I'm gonna pick them. So it's not research papers, Samir. Don't worry. Nobody is raising their hand. Okay. How about Toastmaster Anand? How would you give it a try?
Yes, challenge accepted.
Okay. So imagine you were able to go back in time to meet your younger self. So imagine one day somebody randomly gives you a time machine and you just decide to visit your younger self. And your younger self, instead of asking you, did we achieve our dreams and aspirations, your younger self instead asks you to explain the concept of abstract. So how would you explain the concept of abstract to a young child?
Okay. It's a very good question. In fact, to be honest, I still don't know the exact meaning of abstract. I have heard you say the meaning, but I still don't get that idea. Like you will get a feel, right? About if you know a word's meaning, you'll get a feel. Yeah, this is it. But I don't get the feel. But as much as I could understand, abstract is something that is very abstract, and it's like something seeing from a broader perspective. That's what I understood it as. If I could go back in time, I'm actually wondering why would my younger self would ask what is abstract? Okay. Okay, suppose if at all he asks, then maybe I'll ask the chat GPT and I might be able to tell that abstract is something that is exactly an idea, but we don't know how to like we don't know the exact thing behind it, but we just know it vaguely as an idea as you explained. pretty much tells it because I don't have any idea what is abstract. If it is project abstract, maybe I would be able to tell, and I would be telling that abstract is something that's pretty much important in a research paper. So maybe do that well. And every teacher is screwing me in the abstract presentations. So I would ask him to do it better. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. So how about I go to a guest now? How about Toastmaster Namita? So your topic
audible?
is, yeah, you're audible. Okay, so your topic is, it is a known fact that human beings, irrespective of age, love to listen to music. Is there a song which you would consider abstract?
Okay, good question. Actually, the first word that comes to my mind when you say the word abstract is literally love, because teacher introduced the word abstract with love, because that's the most relatable thing to students. So, as you have given me a topic about music that is abstract, I'm a person who loves music, and okay, I sing well. So, to choose from my playlist is very difficult. And to choose one song that is abstract is way more difficult. But the one song that comes to my mind right now is what do I say? Actually, there are a lot many songs. It's very hard to choose from. Okay, Love You Zindagi. I would choose Love You Zindagi as the song because I know it's not abstract and you have to make it a truth, but as of now, the generation now, they actually don't love themselves. They work only for the society. They are very I wouldn't say that selfless, because selfless is in a kind of positive way, but what they do is not necessarily positive. So i I wish today's generation made Love You Zindagi their motto for life, instead of going all around saying technology, technology. Let them love themselves and then move on to helping others, then move on to judging others. Judge yourselves first, then move on to the society, and be a better person tomorrow if you can. And you'll definitely be possible, because every person has some mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Even I'm not perfect. None of you are perfect. No offense meant, but none of you are perfect. So, yeah, I think Love You Zindagi would be my choice. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, guest Namita. That was I didn't have, to be honest. I don't know any song that is abstract to me. But thanks for the suggestion. I listened to it after my table topic session and after the meeting gets over. So next, I call upon. Yeah.
Your video is having some sort of glitch. Is it just me?
Mine?
Your video and audio.
Yeah, with all due respect, it is just you, Toastmaster Roshni.
No, even I was
Just
having it.
shall
I
I
can't
turn
find a
off my
lot of
camera, or
glitches.
shall I join? Shall I join through my
Can you
phone?
rejoin?
Actually,
Yeah, I guess it's a network issue. Join again, be fine.
Yeah, Samir. Surprisingly, Amrita Wi-Fi is giving you all good vibes. We are not getting Kalyani fully. Hey,
Oh,
house full. We
yes.
all have our videos turned on. Samir,
Missed it.
how do you
We
feel
missed
about
it. I was
Amrita
about to cap.
Wi-Fi? Give some good
Ah,
statements. Since it clearly showed you Kalyani's audio and video perfectly.
dear ICTS, I thank you. Okay. I
Yes,
thank you
use the
for
words.
my amazing Wi-Fi. I thank I thank you for the love showered upon me. I thank you for showing me Kalyani's video without a glitch. I got her audio so perfectly. I'm able to see everyone so well. Unlike last week where you took the internet, you cut on the
Hey,
internet, you cut
you're
on the
just
electricity.
no sarcasm.
Uh, yeah, this is my Thanksgiving. Unlike other people, I'm celebrating it right now
See?
forcefully.
Okay, removing the word forcefully, we know how to be grateful. ATC knows how to appreciate things. Point recorded. Is Kalyani back? Am I there? Am I not there?
I joined through my phone. I'm clear now, right? Okay. So I'll call upon the next guest, Toastmaster Shani.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Okay, so your topic is why are humans drawn to abstract ideas in art? Is there any reason that we always choose abstract art over direct art?
It's a good topic to start with. So yeah, abstract art. So basically life is completely a void. It's filled with emptiness. Having an empty mind is the best way to lead life. Do whatever you wish. Have no tension. Stress-free life. Go do anything you want. For me, the definition of abstract is a complete blank page. Fill it with whatever you want. That is abstract. It can be nonsense, good things, anything. Just it doesn't need to be making sense as well. Just have some fun with it. It's a blank page. Do anything, showcase yourself. It is no need to get feared for being judged upon, etc., etc. That's abstract for me. So abstract arts is basically you portray oneself, according to me, rather than you focusing on a direct art, sticking to a theme. You portray yourself. Abstractness shows your own color, true self. So that is the best way to go in life, lead life, and that's the future I expect. Rather than sticking to the stigmas, nostalgias, what the community expects from us, be yourself, be your own way, go abstract, go crazy, be wild. That's the only thing. And those arts scale up in a different level. And another point of abstract art is you're not determined to see an art in a particular manner. You can take it into your own connectivity, and it's up to you how you want to take it. It can be either ways. You can connect it in a different way for each and every individual. So that's how be crazy, be abstract.
Thank you. Yes, Shanmugam. Actually, I never saw it in that perspective. Thank you. So the next guest, actually, as I'm joining through my phone, I can't see the guest. Guest Gayatri, would you want to give a try for our table topics?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into the side of emotional abstraction. So, can emotions be understood in abstract terms beyond language and expression? Should I repeat the topic?
Can you repeat it again?
Yeah, sure. Can emotions be understood in abstract terms beyond language and expression?
So, a very good topic. And so, nobody wants to be told like how we feel. We generally don't want people to judge us, but we always judge people. So, when it comes to abstract feelings and emotions, I guess um, it is. Sorry, I don't know how to put it into words, but I guess more than language, how you express yourself and how you treat people matters more. So I guess that would be a better thing. Um, so yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gayatri. As your first day here at Toastmasters, you gave a really good try.
Feel a bit nervous since it's my first time. Sorry for that, guys.
It's fine. Okay, so next, I think I'm done with the guests because I can't see this whole screen. So now I would like the Toastmasters to volunteer. Somebody unmute the mic.
1 second, can I just put in a word? Rather than they volunteering, why don't you pick them? You pick the guest, pick the Toastmasters as well. Please don't ask for volunteers. Pick them.
Okay, fine. Okay, Samir, you're next.
Sure. Will someone count my fillers?
Or is there somebody who's not? Oh my God! 1 second. Yes,
Everyone's a
Jay.
role player as far as I know.
I forgot you were a tag member. Yes, Jane has joined. Jane? Yes, Jane, are you there? Okay, so can I give you a table topic? Audio breaking. Is my audio clear? Okay, I think yes,
It's
Jane
clear.
has connectivity issues. Okay, I'll give him the next table topics. Everybody has a role in the meeting. That's the issue. Okay, if somebody can take up Samir's role or something, I can give him a topic.
I'll go for it. I'll take up some easy role. I'm with you.
Let's not. Let's ask the G to do
Okay.
all the tag roles, and I'll do G's role. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, can you repeat?
Yeah. Thank you for volunteering, guest Shanmugam. I'll ask the general evaluator Aarti to take up all the tag roles when the tag people are doing it, and I'll do Aarti's role as the TMOD. When I am giving the speech, let Aarti do it. TMOD Aarti. Okay. Works well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shanmugam.
Interesting.
This is your cue to become a Toastmaster. Welcome.
Okay, so Toastmasters Samir, is everything ready? Like everybody forwarded their roles and everything. So okay. So Samir, your topic is. So I'm gonna go to the abstraction in technology, the abstract idea of technology. How do abstract concepts drive innovation in fields like engineering?
Abstraction in engineering and its design. I think that's how I'd put it. I have to, I think to answer something like this, I have to come up with a very specific example. One example that I'll easily go with is Apple's example, like, the example of Steve Jobs. So at some point of time, he had to, so there's this very popular story about his childhood where his father asked him to paint the fence, and they he had to pay, his father asked him to paint both sides of the fences, obviously. But then he just said paint the fence, and Steve painted the outside of the fence because that's the side that everyone would see. And then his dad had asked him, "Wait, what about the inside of the fence? Why didn't you paint that?" He said, "Wait, but other people won't see it, right? People are only going to see what's on the outside." But then he said, but his dad goes on to say, "But we will." I think this concept that even though people may not be satisfied with it, the fact that you have to be satisfied with what you did, the fact that the idea that you can give it to the people you love because so that they will enjoy the working and all of that. I think that's something that's driven the creation of the products that during his reign. And I think it's also important. It's something that most of us feel. I think when we do our projects, I think most of us, I mean, we're okay with. We're not totally okay with this, but then sometimes we do tend to copy and paste certain codes. But I'm talking about in terms of the field of computer science engineering. We code a lot. I think that if we are not we are not building it, and if we are not satisfied with how it's working, naturally, we won't be we won't have the feel to explain it or to present it to somebody else, which is This is essentially why my GitHub repo is sort of empty. You know, I have to, my professors asked me to post, my professor and friends, for the sake of my CV, they asked me to put all my projects, the previous sem works, but I'm pretty dissatisfied with my works and I think I can improve on them, which is why I don't put it out so easily. I think this is one idea that works. That's all I have to say. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samir, for bringing out a different perspective towards abstraction in technology with an example, with a really good example. So, the next person I'd like to call upon is Toastmaster Ashwin.
Here.
Okay, so your topic is, how do you differentiate an entity as abstract or concrete in real life?
Well, that's a very intriguing question. So I'll give this instance. So yesterday I was in online class, and while taking notes, I just happened to wander around, and I was just randomly stroking with this pen of mine on my notebook. And then later on, I realized, hey, this is very abstract. And maybe I have to quantify this to some extent that maybe the layman can understand. And in my process of it, I ended up doing this, if you guys can see it. Okay, wait. I hope this is visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
So what this was I was just stroking with my pen, and eventually I thought, hey, if I just keep on doing this, then there's so many lines that I can make dunes out of these lines. And I just watched the movie Dune as well. And eventually this is my interpretation of Dune, self-explained. It's supposed to be two moons and whatever else. And I didn't know, it sort of came out well, or should I say, I'm quite chuffed about myself. I am proud of it. Yes, as Pranav says, Lisan ul Gharib indeed. And I think that's one aspect to differentiate between what is abstract and real. You just have a gut feeling of what is real and it's not. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashwin. I didn't expect you to come up with a diagram for my question. That was a really nice idea. So next, general evaluator, can I take one more topic because the time is like 5:57, or should I stop here?
We can have one more. Just one more.
Okay, sure. So who wants to take up the final topic, or I'm going to pick up the final person? Toastmaster Veda?
If I may make a suggestion.
Yeah.
General evaluator. Considering our agenda ends 15 minutes early today, how about we give everybody in the meeting a topic? We are only 12 people. And
Yeah,
we can
sure.
also give a table topic master topic.
Oh yeah, sure.
Including her, let's all let's have a TT experience.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. General evaluator approved. Table topic master, you heard it. Go ahead.
Okay, so Toastmaster Veda, your topic is Toastmaster Veda. Are you there? I can't see you. Okay, so your topic is, can you share a personal experience where abstract ideas helped you understand a complex idea? Should I repeat the topic?
Yeah, you can repeat it.
Okay. Can you share a personal experience where an abstract thinking, I'm rephrasing my words, abstract thinking helped you understand a complex idea?
All right. So To everyone who listened to my icebreaker, you would know that I play a few instruments, and I have written exams for the keyboard. So sometimes um, the way you play a particular piece or the way you play music has to be a little abstract, and you cannot always follow the notes that are given on your piece. So sometimes that is how my grades or my marks are increased because I have an abstract way of playing my own piece that is given to me in the sheet music. That is probably one example that I had to think in an abstract way so as to achieve something. One more is sometimes I like to talk to my friends about a book or something that I'm reading, and I will have another way of thinking about what's happening in the scene, or I have another imagination or an abstract way of thinking of what is given on that piece of paper that I'm reading, and my friend will have a different perspective. And sometimes we just end up talking about something related to the book or the information that I'm reading, and we exchange a lot of information that is totally bizarre, and I would not expect anyone to think about the same thing in a different way, but I learned something new. So I think thinking abstractly or thinking wild or being crazy, like Shanmugam said, helps you in a lot of ways. And you can also like get marks. Sometimes your answers that you write in English, you impress the teacher so much by your abstract and wild way of thinking that the teacher, even though you have like grammatical mistakes in your answer, the English teacher gives you full marks because, wow, I like your thinking. So, yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Veda. I like the way where you compared your abstract thinking towards learning instruments. So, next, Toastmaster Arati.
Yes, Toastmaster Kalyani.
Okay, so your topic is mention a book and its author that uses abstraction to convey deeper meanings in their writing. Should I repeat the topic?
Yeah.
Mention a book and its author. It's fine if you forgot the author. At least a book that uses abstraction to convey deeper meanings in their writing.
But I don't know what luck do I have in table topic sessions that apart from the topic that is given to me, I can answer almost every topic in a table topic session. But yeah, I mean, I do read books, but then I call myself a person who reads a book and then takes 2 more days to go back to it. I don't know why. I like read very occasionally. But then from the books that I read, I don't remember the book name. I remember that it was a Dan Brown book. I started it, but then it was apparently my sister told that it's reading that book is very complex. Don't read it. But then I still read it. I don't remember the name. But yeah, I would like to call that a Dan Brown book because I just know the author. It was a very complicated language. I mean, it's just that it was the way to advanced English that took a lot of time for me to get used to. So yeah, that's the book.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arti. So, who's Prisha G, or is it a guest or is it a Toastmaster?
No, actually, this is my first time here. I was just checking, like, I wanted to join this club. So, my friend sent me this link.
Would you want to try a table topic? It's like an on spot. We give you a topic on spot and you have to speak for minimum 30 seconds and maximum of 2 minutes 30 seconds. Would you want to give it a try?
Yeah, I can. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to speak or not.
I'm not like pressurizing you to take it. You can give it a try.
Yeah, okay.
Can you think of the first time when you found beauty or meaning in something abstract? What was it and why did you think so?
Like I live in hills. So like basically all the environment here is like very seen very I'm very used to the environment, like trees, sunset, mountains, everything is very like used to me. But one day when I was like I was low, I was not feeling nice about that day. So that day I was just sitting in my balcony and I was looking at the normal view which I'm used to. That day I found beauty in that view very much. Like I found that sunset very beautiful, that birds chirping there. It was very nice. So I found beauty there. Yeah.
Am I audible? Hello. Okay, sorry, call came in between. Thank you, Prisha. That was a really good attempt for your first try.
Thank you.
Yeah, so next I would like to call upon Toastmaster Pranav.
Yes. Hi. Yeah, go ahead. I would like somebody to time me, please. Thank you.
Okay, so Toastmaster Pranav, your topic is: do you think abstraction can be used to explore philosophical ideas such as truth and justice? Should I repeat the topic?
Yeah.
Do you think abstraction can be used to explore philosophical ideas such as truth and justice?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that, for the topic, table topic master. To be honest, I cannot differentiate between philosophy and abstract. I do not, uh, anything that is unconventional, that is beyond the realm of, I would say, materialistic understanding, I would call it being abstract. And I think that is where the entire philosophy also dwells in. People like, I've heard a lot about Marcus Aurelius, although I would love to read his book someday. People like Marcus Aurelius, and then people like Aristotle, Socrates, all these Greek philosophers, Vedanta philosophers. They're the people who thought beyond the human and the beyond the materialistic realm, right? And as you rightly pointed out, it was more about what is more than life, what is truth. And I think you cannot you would ask Samir about being abstract in technology. I think that is also where, it's the same, along the same line of thought, that you need to be unconventional. You need to think out of the box in order to gain a higher perspective. Sometimes it's a you zoom out, you get a macro, a top down view of a certain thing. And I think that is what being abstract will provide. Maybe if you're stuck on a particular concept, if you think that something is not working the conventional way, I think being abstract and thinking differently would be a very good answer. And I think only that is where the true answer to finding the answer for truth and the meaning of life, of love, can be found. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pranav. So next, I think the only person left is Roshni and Pujishri. Roshni, how would I give you the topic? Yeah. So some of us find visits to museums boring at first. But every time we reach the paintings or sculptures exhibit, we end up thanking ourselves for visiting the museum. Share your thoughts on a famous abstract painting or sculpture which you have seen at a museum or social media, either one.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for the topic. The moment you started the topic, I remember this one moment. We all have the sensation, right? Whether it be talking with a friend or thinking of something, you feel something in your skin, like you're back in that moment, like the child touching the grass or child, dragging your hand along the wall. I was just teleported back to that moment. I think it was Bangalore or Mysore, I'm not sure. We were visiting a palace. It was a old building where you get the entry ticket, you go and visit the place. I don't remember exactly, but I had this thing for architecture and art, all of it. So I was in the phase of admiring everything, even the smallest of what is the tool you use in a painting thing? It's like a mini shovel used to make it textures. So I went to this palace. It's like a vintage palace for the king, but now it had all the war items, the maps, the places they conquered, all molded in plaster of Paris, painted. And if you look, it's a square shaped building and it had concentric squares. When you look out, it had paintings, patterns. And when I was looking at that, my parents were so done with me. Why are you so slow? You're a child, you're supposed to be bored and you're supposed to be done with all of it. We are tired, please come fast. But then I was not able to get through one pillar to another. There were like thousands of pillars there, but I was not able to go from one pillar to another because I was looking at it saying, how did they make these colors? How did they take it up there? How did they make it look like a picture? How did that come together? And how, like, it was such awe. Even though it was something man-made, it felt abundant. It felt like the searching for the border of universe, thinking about all of it. That's a moment where I was feeling one with the concept of abstract and human tendencies to create abundant things like that. Thank you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Roshni. And I never expected somebody to come up with their childhood memories when I brought this topic up. So the final topic goes to Toastmaster Pujshri. Are you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so your question is, the concept of abstract is very hard to understand at first. For a few, for some may grasp it at the first moment. So would you be able to suggest a few strategies for effectively conveying abstract concepts to others? Should I repeat the topic?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, actually, drawings, I would like use drawings to convey my ideas, to convey the abstracts, because abstract is basically thinking without boundaries, right? In drawings, according to me, I can bring my ideas very easily in my drawings. So I would be like kind of creative in my drawings. So yeah, I would be very I would choose drawings to make to convey it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pooja. So after table topic session, weren't you guys planning something else to give me a topic or something?
Yes,
I had to remind
Table
you guys.
Topic Master.
Can the guests give them the topic? Can the guests give them the topic? Always they pick out the guests. Guests want to give them the topic. Please, this, please. We get bullied and roasted every time by the TTM master, and when we have a chance, we want to do it.
Fine by me, I guess. I was about to end the session and hand it over back to the Toastmaster of the day. That's when I remembered you guys came up with this idea. So yeah.
Okay. Just this once, yes, Shanmugam, just to appreciate your eagerness, just this
Yes.
once, on and only time, you get to give Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Kalyani a topic.
Yes. Thank you so much. Okay. How is 30 seconds time appreciable for me to give the topic? 30 seconds.
Is it a long topic?
Not a long topic. No, just give me 30 seconds to phrase it properly, though.
Okay. This is an exception? Yeah.
Everyone, when they have planned something in their life, some way or the other instance, a plan goes south so bad that nothing works out. but rather than an abstract idea on the spot. So I would want Toastmaster Kalyani to share her personal experience where an abstract idea just got in a spark, saved the entire plan.
Okay. So I would like to compare this with one of the outings that I went with my friends few months back. I think around January end. So actually, I love planning stuff, and so does my friend. I would not want to mention names here. Both of us love planning stuff and going according to the plan. If we change the plan, we feel as if the day is coming to an end. So we and both of us had planned the entire journey from the time we got out of from the time we get out of college till the time we get back in. But as we have to take general opinion of everybody that comes in our gang, we told our idea, we were so enthusiastic about the entire plan. And then they told, no, let's go on with an abstract idea. We'll go here, we'll go there. And then it ended up that the entire trip went according to an abstract idea. But so at a certain point, all of us got fed up that this abstract idea is not going to work, and we ended up planning from the afternoon till the evening. We went on a planned idea. So I don't think I gave the perfect answer to this topic, but I think sometimes at times being abstract is fine, but you shouldn't be abstract in such a way that it spoils the entire trip. I don't think I gave the perfect answer, but this is the way I would like to present it. Like, you can be abstract at points, but it shouldn't be abstract in such a way that it'll end up spoiling your entire mood. Thank you.
Thank you. It was a good speech. Back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Let's give the TTM the opportunity to conclude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after the table topic session and observing everyone's perspectives, each and everybody's perspective was different and it was unique, and I liked it. And I've come to a conclusion that the concept of abstract is even more vast than I initially perceived it. So now I would like to hand over the session back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Roshni.
Thank you, Table Topic Master Toastmaster Kalyani. I enjoyed that session. Yes, Shanmugam.
Even I should get a chance for conclusion because I gave a topic.
Okay, calling it. That's after the meeting is adjourned.
No, okay, fine.
Yeah. See, this recording might be watched by Toastmaster International, and I don't want to step down as president because I crossed a rule. So exception stays. We did that, and whatever consequence comes, me and my second officer, Toastmaster Aarti, will face it together. Am I right, Aarti? You'll face it with me, right? Yeah. Live or die, we do it together. Okay. Thank you, Table Topic Master. Thank you, prepared speakers. Now, before I give the control to the general evaluator to, preside over the evaluation session, let's come back to the theme. How much money do you guys have right now? Just a simple question. Wait, don't answer. This question is not meant to be answered. I have how much ever money I want. I have the potential to earn, not to print, but to earn how much ever I want. So I have abundant money. How much happiness do you guys have? Zero? Do you feel like distraught and depressed? But you do have abundant happiness in you. What do you guys have that is limited? Okay, let's all say we have parents, given that we all have birth parents at least. Are they just two people? They are abundant. You explore them, they're abundant. Be it darker shades or lighter shades, they're abundant. How much water is there in this bottle? Is it just this much? It's abundant, its capacity is too much. But why do we feel like if we expend something, it will be gone? Why are we so hesitant to expend something? Now, I'm not saying be lavish and go spend all the balance in your account and get scolded from your mom or dad. That's not what I'm proposing. I'm just telling, why do you not want to give that time to your friend who wants to have a conversation with you? Why do you feel like, okay, if I don't finish this homework right now, I'll be a failure in life? Why do we feel like we're always saving something, saving for something better? Why do we feel like we have only limited resources in our hands? It's a different story when it comes to laundry. If I have only one clean cloth, I can't just wear it and say, more clean clothes, God. That's not what I mean. So this theme was a result of me thinking, I feel like everything is a math. If I have 5 tasks in a day, my thought process is okay, 2 hours for that, 2 minutes for this task, and this task I'm not going to do. This task, I'll think about it all day, but I'll not do. I'll feel guilty. And then I'll be mad at people who are probably the reason I think are why I didn't do the work. So why do I have to calculate so much and constantly be restless inside my mind? Are there any free souls in this meeting room who don't feel like that? Because I always feel guilt. I feel like I'm limited. Everything is limited. Is there anybody who's a free spirit who doesn't feel like that? Let me twist the question. Is there anybody who feels like they're always in a box? Trying to manage things, juggle things? Maybe you're always happy or you're always mad. You're always restless. Are you always observing the thoughts and the emotions that you're having? Is that tiring you out sometime? Because when I took this theme abstract, the entire day, believe it or not, I was meditating on abstract. And now that I think, once the session is coming to end, I'm thinking, what about the thoughts that I used to have? What about the thoughts that in the previous Toastmasters meeting that we were implying, this is the motivational story. This is what you have to infer. This is how you can focus, improve your focus. Now those thoughts are feeling tiring to me, heavy to me. So a story time. Once I went to my mentor and told him, sir, this is bothering me so much. It's giving me a lot of headache. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm going crazy. I'll actually kill myself or kill somebody. Exaggeration, asterisk there. What the mentor told is, can somebody guess what the mentor would have told that made me feel liberated? Guess the answer. I felt liberated after the conversation. Guests, Toastmasters, anybody? What would a person tell to another person who is literally stressed out of their mind to make them feel like they're on top of the world?
Shout.
Okay, if somebody shouted at me, I would have literally broken down. Samir, please be empathetic.
You only live
Yes,
once. Forget everything. Go do whatever you feel like doing. Don't think about the consequences.
is that what he said? Maybe, maybe. What he said is, you have a problem. How long is that your problem? As long as you hold it. And if the problem is too much, you hold it tighter. But what should you do if something is bothering you? Kalyani?
Let it go or loosen your grip
Exactly
a
the keywords. Keywords. Let it go. You hold it, it's your problem. You let it, the problem is going to be there, but there is this whole world who can take care of that problem for you. I mean, do you have a headache, Pranav? Like, do you have a headache right now?
Yeah, when do I not?
Yeah. Can you let go of it?
I've been trying to, but I've become one with it.
Dear Toastmaster of the day, I see what you're doing. You're asking people to let go of their worries, their bag of worries.
I'm not trying to do that. The aim of this session is to not insinuate anybody. The aim of this session is to prove that it's all abundant and they can choose whatever they want. They don't have to feel like, hey, I'm a girl, how can I do that? Hey, I'm a boy, how can I go swim in the pool in girls' timing? No, bad example. I'm just saying, please don't restrict yourself. And this emotion of guilt, calculations, planning, pride, attention, technology, thoughts, constant something can be nothing. I feel like you guys are vibrating in like some other frequency to vibe with me, or else you will feel like this is a gibberish session. Anand, I can feel you. My head is cracking. TMOD, please let go of me. I can't think anymore. That's what I'm telling. Stop thinking. I'm going to time 30 seconds and I want you guys to think about nothing. Don't think about anything. Okay. How many of you were able to not think? Did any of you succeed? I'm really proud of you guys. This is something you can use when you feel anxious or you're overthinking, or maybe if you're having a panic attack. I know it's stupid to say not think about anything, but these thoughts are something you are seeking, you're keeping inside your mind. They're not there forcing you or torturing you. It's you who brought those thoughts into your mind. You can feel free to let go of them. And one last point I would like to tell to you guys is, if there is a problem or if there is anything, exception your lovers, if it has to belong to you, it will come back. You faced this tough question in the exam. You kept thinking, but you never got the answer. But next day, while you're showering, the answer comes to you. What can you do about it? The only thing you can know is, at least I knew the answer deep down. My mind was not cooperating to bring it to light. But you have all the answers that you're seeking inside you. So instead of worrying that, what if I forget this? What if I forget that? What if I do something with somebody? Calm down. It's okay. It'll all come back to you. You won't forget anything. Your mind is very impressionable. There is no way you're forgetting to eat, drink, or after a point, you'll feel like you'll seek things. It'll all come to you. So in this world of abundance, you don't have to hold on to anything. You don't have to seek anything. Everything will happen. Now, I would like to conclude my mysterious session, which you felt like you might have felt whatever you might have felt. Please do give me a feedback. This is a different attempt. So with that, I conclude my TMOD session. I would like to pass on the control to the general evaluator. Please, general evaluator, take these humans back to the sanity that they seek. Bye. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. And now we shall begin our evaluation session. So we had only one prepared speaker for today, Toastmaster Pujashri, and she was evaluated by Toastmaster Ashwin. But one thing that we did not mention in the beginning is that Toastmaster Ashwin is doing his level 1 project 4 third part, which is the final part of L1P4. But that he'll be done with his level 1 today. And I'll be evaluating his evaluation, which he is going to deliver to Toastmaster Pujashri. So the purpose of the project is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. And another purpose is for the member to deliver a constructive feedback on another member's presentation. So all the very best, Toastmaster Ashwin. Now I call upon Toastmaster Ashwin to deliver his evaluation.
I hope I'm audible. So, beyond borders. They didn't die from the cold without, they died from the cold within. Toastmasters and guests, I recited this poem, The Cold Within, in my 6th grade poem recitation back in school. And to be honest, I felt some nostalgia watching Pujashri recite this today as well. And this is probably the first time I've seen a prepared speech starting with a poem. And so really well done about that, Pujashri. And you were able to transition really well to your introduction to your main plot. You shifted focus from the differences between people to the unity between people, which was very well said. You then went on to compare the metaphors between the poem and the real world issues that persist in society. The example of the Muria tribe of Chhattisgarh. And I like the narrative of building bridges instead of building walls that you were spreading through the prepared speech. I feel you could have provided some personal experience of the instances in the poem, in the speech, in order to connect better with your audience. Your conclusion was very well written. The motto of making a more inclusive, sensitive, and empathetic society. And when it comes to the presentation itself, I noticed that there were certain instances you lost track of your speech for maybe about 2 to 3 seconds, but you got back your track. And one word of advice that I would say is don't go hard and fast with your script. It's a script that you refer to over the points and try to go with a gradual flow. I felt your entire speech went in a single breath. You just take a deep breath even when you're taking a speech. And your spoken language is clear and was easily understood by the audience. You could have been more engaging with the audience with some form of interaction, maybe. Your uses of tone, speed, and volume tools were good. And overall, a very good constant pace was provided. And your eye contact with the audience and physical gestures were also good, considering we are in online mode. So excellent from you. And overall, your speech met the expressed general purpose of a well-organized speech. And I wish you all the very best for your future speeches, Erwin, and hope to hear more from you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashwin. Now I'll come with my report on Toastmaster Ashwin's evaluation. So timer, you can start now. So Toastmaster Ashwin, first thing, congratulations on finishing level 1. Good job. Everybody just clap. Appreciate him. Cool. So coming to your evaluation, you summarized Toastmaster Pooja's speech, what you thought about it, what you liked about it, how it was connecting to you, and the way you did describe it, it actually showed that you paid attention to the entire speech, and you have written your evaluation based on that. So good job on that. And some things that I really liked is that you even told the quotes, you even told the lines which Toastmaster Pooja had used in her speech. So while delivering it, it was a really good way to do that. However, one thing that I would say that you can try to do in your future evaluations is, first thing, the structure. So whenever you are delivering an evaluation, it should be clear. So first, you have to summarize the speech like you did in the beginning, and then come to the good parts of the speech, and then come to the improvement parts. Followed by that, come with your suggestions of the speech. So if there's a structure, then it will be easy for the speaker to understand how did they do and how can they improve in their future projects. And one more thing that I would recommend is to be a little more strict when it comes to evaluations. Try to jot down the improvement parts more so that the speaker can know which part they can focus on more. Apart from that, good job on finishing level 1, and this concludes my report. Thank you. Now we'll come with the tag team report. So one thing to note, the tag team shall be timed. For the timer and our counter will be timed for 3 minutes, and the grammarian will be timed for 5 minutes. The red card will be showed by the end of 3 minutes for the timer and our counter. And for the grammarian, it will be showed at the end of 5 minutes. There is no time disqualification. It's just to show the card and when they can stop. So first, I'll call upon our timer for today, Toastmaster Pranav Diary, to deliver his report.
Hello, good evening again. Time. First of the day, you asked what is not abundant, and so the answer is time, I guess. Can never have enough of it. Okay, now coming back to my report. So the Toastmaster Pujashri, in her prepared speeches, in a prepared speech, she spoke for 5 minutes and 26 seconds. Toastmaster Anand, during the table topic session, spoke for 1 minute, 22 seconds. Guest Namita spoke for 2 minutes, 12 seconds. Guest Shanmugam spoke for 1 minute, 36 seconds. Guest Gayatri spoke for 33 seconds. Toastmaster Samir spoke for 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Toastmaster Ashwin, during the table topic session, spoke for 1 minute, 57 seconds. And for the evaluation, spoke for 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Toastmaster Veda spoke for 1 minute, 48 seconds. Toastmaster Aarti spoke for 59 seconds during the table topic session and for 1 minute, 37 seconds during the evaluation. Guest Prisha Gupta spoke for 42 seconds. Toastmaster Pranav spoke for 1 minute 44 seconds. Toastmaster Roshni spoke for 2 minutes 2 seconds. Toastmaster Pooja spoke for 42 seconds, and Toastmaster Kalyani spoke for 1 minute and 19 seconds. With that, I'm chuffed that there are no time disqualifications. Over to the general evaluate. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pranav. Now I'll call upon our counter for the day, Toastmaster Samir, to present his report.
Hello. Dear fellow attendees of meeting 297, here I am with my report. It looks like a number plot to me. I have to interpret all this data. Let me interpret this. Going into the report, Toastmaster Ashwin, you had more us and ands throughout your speech. In your table topics and your this one your evaluation session. Toastmaster Pujashri, I didn't note any particular filler words like so, but I think that's something really good. But you had a couple of repetitions and one pause, but that's fine. Your speech was brilliant, Toastmaster Pujashri. Toastmaster, yeah. Let's go to the table topic session. Toastmaster Anand, you had two buts, two us, two ants. Guest Namita, you had you had two source, two buts, two us. Guest Gayatri, you had more us in between your speech, and I think that was fine. Your speech was I enjoyed your table topic session in particular. My personal opinion. Guest Shanmugam, I didn't note a lot of filler words in your table topic session, but you more source. Toastmaster Samir, I don't know who counted my fillers, but I'm pretty sure I had a few us and source. Toastmaster Vedavashni, you had more during your table topic session. Sorry, not guess. Toastmaster Aarti, dear general evaluator, you had a so and an and. Guest Prisha, you had you had two uses of like like when you were starting the sentence. So in that instance, um, Toastmaster Pranav, you had two ands and one Toastmaster Pujashri, you had one one so. Toastmaster Kalyani, as a table topic speaker, you had two us, two ands, and a repetition, a so. During your evaluation, Toastmaster Aarti, during your evaluation of Toastmaster Ashwin, you had three ads. And Toastmaster Ashwin, during your table or your individual evaluation session, you had five ads. During the table topics, it was four ads. This concludes my report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samir. Now I'll call upon our grammarian for today, Toastmaster Veda, to present her report.
All right. To begin, I'll be listing down the improvements or the bad usage of grammar. Um, frozen to death should have been frozen to the death should have been frozen to death. Emphasis with other stories should have been emphasized with other stories. Building, I couldn't could be should have been I cannot in that particular context. You will be possible should have been it will be possible. And lastly, convey the abstract should have been convey the abstract idea or abstract um, painting or something like that. And now for the good usage, borders both physically and metaphorical, bridges waiting to be built, as a sad humanity. Building bridges is not the destination. Choose, yeah, and then be crazy, be abstract, be wild. Thought beyond human and searching for the universe. And also the word of the day was used by Toastmaster Pranav. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Veda. Now I'll come with my report. So timer, show the red card at 5 minutes. So coming to the meeting started at 5:01, just 1 minute late. So good job. But one recommendation, all the role players, it's better if they are at least 5 minutes before the scheduled meeting time so that we can start the meeting early. So that's a note to the role players, especially. And then we everything was fine. The flyers went out one day before. The agenda was filled 2 hours before completely. But yeah, we can't expect because people are traveling and exams are coming up. So obviously we can't expect maximum attendance. But yeah, it's better if many people can try to attend the meeting. The TMOD, great job. You elaborated theme very well. And then prepared speaker, we had only one prepared speaker. Good job. Congratulations, Toastmaster Pooja. However, so one thought would be to try to have a good lighting. I understand it's a little tough, but have a good lighting and keep your device in such a position that we can see your body language more clearly. And then the table topic session, good job, Toastmaster Kalyani, on your first time as table topic master. All the questions were related to the theme and everybody were thinking very hard to answer the question. So good job, Toastmaster Kalyani, and everybody spoke. That was one of the good things. But one suggestion, not suggestion actually, always remember that first you have to call the people. I mean, this time you have done that, but it's only after Toastmaster Roshni had told. But yeah, you should always remember it whenever you're conducting a table topic session. First, you have to call upon the Toastmasters who haven't spoken yet, followed by calling the guests. And then if time permits, then you can call the role players. The thing is, table topics ensures that whoever is present in the meeting have spoken. So yeah, you should keep that in mind while conducting a table topic session. But good job on the questions and conducting the session very effectively. And then the tag reports came and the individual evaluation reports came. Congratulations, Toastmaster Pooja, on finishing L1, P2. And congratulations, Toastmaster Ashwin, on finishing level 1. I'll approve the level after this meeting. And then, however, some of the improvements that we could have done during the meeting is one thing that was mentioned by Sergeant at Arms in the group. Whenever you're passing on control, you say, now I pass on the control to TMOD, I pass on the control to GE. Instead of that, we have to use, I pass on the control to Toastmaster of the day, so that it can be more elaborate because there are new guests. So it would be difficult for them to understand what is this TMOD, what is this GE. So it's better if we use the full forms instead of the short forms. And then one of the things will be to stick to the agenda timing more. We can try to stick it, like prepared speeches can be for prepared speech. If there are 20 minutes for prepared speeches, then we have to cover it for 20 minutes, maximum 20 minutes. Minimum, it depends on how many prepared speeches we have. So sticking to the agenda timing is very advisable when we are in the meeting. Apart from that, I think the meeting went well. I also had a very good time sitting here on a Friday evening. So now I pass on the control to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Roshni.
Thank you, General Evaluator and tag team for that elaborate report. It was helpful, I hope, to all of us. And Sergeant at Arms, please release the ballot so that people can start voting. That way, when I can conclude my session, we have the results. Okay, I felt like I personally had a relaxing session. I don't know if it's because of the session or because of thinking for the session. And guest participation was awesome. Guest Namita, I don't know if it's your face, but you had a very bright smile throughout the session. And I don't know, whenever I was speaking, I was looking at you like I was speaking to you. Sorry to other people in the meeting, you didn't smile as bright as guest Namita. And guest Prisha, props to you. You're probably the one and only person in Toastmaster history to just get into the meeting and get a topic. It's like you enter a library and 1,000 books fall on your head. Even the people who are in a meeting, who observe a meeting for few meetings, think twice before getting a table topic for themselves. But the second you enter a table top, a Toastmaster session, you got a table topic and you took it on like a champ. So kudos to that. I was very shocked. If they have a reaction rate, it will probably be 10 seconds or something. TTM, come on, you did a great job with that. Probably if Prisha was a bit shy, she would have blamed you for murder. And yeah, great job, TTM. I loved the table topic session. I was unsure. I was being very plain when I say I picked the topic abstract. When the PR team they asked what's the theme. Usually it's something like trees or nature or something. They'll be able to put something in the poster. When I just said one word abstract, poor PR team people asked, what do you mean abstract? How can I design a poster for that? I told, kuch to kar lo. And table topic master, I didn't even bother to ask her about anything, but somehow she did a great job for her first time. Just a second. And please do the voting. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll come. So I just suggest, I'm nobody to suggest. I'm not a person, I'm not an existence. But how about not thinking? How about not doing and letting things happen? I'm not saying if you don't consciously think about doing your homework, you won't do it. But hey, if you don't force yourself, maybe you will feel motivated to do it instead of somebody holding your neck to do it. Okay, don't mistake me because I'm giving the homework example constantly. I don't have any to do. It's not me projecting. It's just a common example so that your kids could understand. So I hope you had a great session. Even if you didn't have a great time for the day until you attended the meeting, I hope after attending this meeting, you'll have a great mood and you feel abundant. And if you don't think anything, that's great. So I'll be voting. Until then, if the guests have feedback, they can come ahead and tell it. Guests?
Hi, I would like to share my feedback on the meeting. First of all, this is not my first meeting, and I'm so grateful that all the table topics I get are related to songs. Last time I got the topic, it was which song would you choose as your alarm? And now, which is the abstract song that you would choose? So thank you so much for such a good topic, even though it was hard for me to choose from. And I'm actually very chuffed in participating for the meeting today. This literally made my day. Thank you so much. And I'm definitely gonna join. I've been telling this for the past 2 cents, but yes, I am doing it. Thank you so much.
Yes, Prisha, do you have anything to say? Do you have any feedback for us, or did you find the session okay? Any improvements for us?
Actually, I wanted to join this club like since a long time. When I like during that Garba time, there was a meeting. So I came and I went to the wrong classroom. By the time I got it right and everything, then I thought I'd leave it. I'll join next time. So I came today and it was a really nice experience. And I'll try to join it every time and try to attend the meetings.
This time, this meeting was actually a pretty good meeting where guests got some liberty to do some things which are always not supposed to do, which I'm very privileged of. And thank you, President. Really good job. Hope we also bend the roles a bit more further. It'll be way more great. Yeah, it was a pretty good meeting. The topics were actually great for such a vague, such an abstract topic. Getting a topic precisely abstract was a good thing. So really great for the TTM. And yes, I am also chuffed that I got to bend the rules. I made the president bend rules for a person who follow rules very obediently and very hard and fast way. I'm very happy that I could do it. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, guest Shanmugam. And I feel really weird about the situation that it's on record. My nerves are not nerving, but it's okay. It's okay. Guest Gayatri.
So, hello everyone. So, I wanted to join this club for a long time. Once I inquired my senior Toastmaster Aarti about it, and she gave me the details. But then, still, something was stopping me from, coming and joining. But today, out of my gut feeling and some instinct, pushed me to, just go attend it because, it was very heartwarming that you all were very much welcoming and you were not judging people. I thought, okay, they're going to be great talkers and they're going to judge us for everything and all, but you people were very sweet, and that made me feel better, and I hope I'll join you guys for a lot more sessions in the future.
Thank you, guest Gayatri. Thank you all the guests for coming to this session. I am so happy that you guys found this session positive. We meet every Friday evenings at 5 p.m. Unless you have a holiday that you might be traveling, most of the people might be traveling home. We always have our meetings Friday evening at 5 p.m. So you can feel free to join. You can feel free to bring a friend. You can feel free to be yourself in this club. Nobody is judging you. It's a positive space, like the Sergeant at Arms told at the beginning. So do you guys want the results? Samir, I do want you to look into the situation that I've put a question mark on. How did that happen, Samir?
I looked into it, but it was not supposed to happen.
Like you give 3 options. I know I said abundant, but how is there a 4th option? You gave only 3 options, right? Is there an option called
Out
other?
of words vocabulary. This is called out of words vocabulary situation in NLP.
Please find
Just
the other,
accept it for
Samir.
the time
I
being.
can't accept it. You know I'm math. Even though I preach abundance, I'm math. So please go back, troubleshoot the situation, or create a new form. Get this sorted, please. I'll announce the other results. Best Auxiliary Role Player Award goes to Grammarian Toastmaster Vedavashni. Pretty close to our counter, Toastmaster Samir. And Best Prepared Speaker with heavy competition, it's Toastmaster Pujashri. And for the Best Role Player Award, we are having some problem and I'm forcing Samir to troubleshoot it. Samir, please create another form. And ATC has never come across this situation where we have what? 5 ties. 5 people got equal number of votes. PR team, Toastmaster Kalyani, Toastmaster Pooja, all the best. So guest Namita, Toastmaster Ashwin, Toastmaster Vedavashni, Toastmaster Pranav Bairi, and Toastmaster Roshni. We all have equal number of votes. So 5 of us win this session. I don't know if we should keep a tiebreaker. I don't know how you conduct a 5-way tiebreaker. Okay. Best Individual Evaluator Award goes to Toastmaster Ashwin. Again, a very close competition with Toastmaster Aarti. Toastmaster Samir, have you troubleshot this situation?
Can you look at please take a look at the chat. I sent you a screenshot as to why it happened.
Please do
It should
resend the
not come.
form. Request everybody to vote. This situation is weird, Samir. I can't invalidate somebody's vote.
Look, just a minute. The question was required, and the person respondent was anonymous, and somehow they managed to not vote for this question. I don't know how it happened. It's a can we just write it off as a team service?
No. Please resend the form and I request everybody to vote again for the first question. This is a weird situation.
I will send the form shortly.
How do you answer this? That person who voted red didn't vote for anything but voted for something that's not there. Is this a satire? It's okay. It's okay. The best role player award goes to TTM Kalyani and TMOD Roshni. And that one mysterious vote which didn't go to anybody, which could have been the deciding vote. So we'll share it. It's fine. TTM Kalyani, are you okay sharing it with me? Acha, okay. We have the winners. These are the 5 people. Kudos to everybody who participated. Strive to get that next time. And even if you don't get that, it's continuous improvement. I'm done talking. No more thoughts for today for me. With this, I adjourn meeting number 297. People can feel free to disconnect or stay back and network. Before you disconnect, I pass on the control to Sergeant at Arms for him to conduct the photo session. Meeting adjourned.
People, please switch on your cams so that we can take a photo. I will be like take a group photo for the PR. Wait, why isn't
Toastmaster Aditya,
Sorry,
you're not getting
Toastmaster
attendance
Roshni.
for this session.
Yes, I'm quite late. I understand. I don't switch on my camera. I'm not.
actually can okay, fine. This is good. I have good internet right now. It's perfect. So people just put your best smiles on people. We're putting this on social. You can say cheese, idli, whatever you want to. Okay, another one. Pose again, people. Yep. I think I got good photos. Thank you, people. Thank you for cooperating. Great job. I shall end the recording too.